Meditating every day helps me. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel where I believe that if you have a beautiful mind, you too will have a beautiful life. Because if there is something wrong in here, there is something wrong out here. In this video, I will be talking about my experience with repeating one guided meditation multiple times. I've been repeating this guided meditation for about a month now. It's been helping me tune in to my body and connect with my body in a more positive way, in a way that I would never have. And I feel like repeating the same meditation to some people, I feel like maybe it's boring or there's nothing new to it. All the stories that we tell ourselves, that repetition is boring, when in fact I feel like every time I do the meditation, there's always something more to learn. There's always something more to get from it. There's always something deeper. There's always a sentence I didn't catch. There's always a particular way that I interpret the dialogue, and there's always a different way in which I interpret the information. The feelings that I have inside within it are different. So I just really want to share that because I was never one to repeat meditations, and I decided to finally stick to a meditation. Even though I said I would stick to a whole bunch and I never really do. Like, I repeat them here and there, but I've never really stuck to it. Like, hey, yeah, I've been doing this for 3 weeks straight now, and this is how I feel. One of my goals this year is to heal. And what that means to me is heal my childhood trauma, heal myself, heal physically, heal my ailments, heal my cyst, heal my back knee, heal my organs, heal my addictions, heal myself. That is my main priority. I'm also achieving a lot of goals right now, and I just want to share just little things that I do here and there, just a little whatever. I'm going to be doing a Monopoly board. That's like a savings challenge, a savings for replenishing my savings, because I think that for me, it's gonna be a lot easier to replenish it faster if I make it fun. These are the adjustments and changes that I feel inspired to make when I feel healed, when I tune in to the parts of myself that feel good and I let those parts of myself, did she just say spell? Spread over the parts of myself that feel tight or angry or sadness, frustration, tension, anger, deceit, betrayal, trauma, blockage, hurt, anything and everything under the sun. If there's a body part that I have scanned and that feels tight, being able to focus on the healing and let that grow over the parts that feel tight and feel rotten, then that subconsciously it changes things. Bringing it to consciousness and how it changes things in my reality, and where I'm getting at is that by me healing my body and tuning in and checking in and visualizing, in my experience it's visualization, because that's what the meditation is mostly like guides me through. It's like a visualization that then alters the way I perceive the world, the way Aiden, can you stop fighting that? The way that I perceive the world and the way that I make actions and the way that I approach problems changes, the way that I approach my goals changes, the way that I approach my friendships, the way that I approach my hangouts, the way that I approach the activities that I choose to partake in, the way that I allow people into my energy field and who I allow into my energy field changes, because that all has to do with my healing. The more I tune into what I feel in my body and what feels good to me, the more I will learn how to manage and be in this 3D world. I want to be able to be here in abundance and get the unpacked, bro. Like, you know, if I say I'm gonna do something, I wanna do it. If I say I want a van, how do I get to that van? If I wanna live my dream life, how the do I get to my dream life? And meditating every day helps me realize that, hey, maybe I should do like a little Monopoly saving challenge. I think that's beautiful and awesome. It's really worth it to sit down with yourself and check in with your mind and realize that maybe you need to make adjustments, and there's nothing wrong with making adjustments in your life. Admitting that maybe some habits aren't the best for you. Hey, maybe some friends aren't the best for you. Hey, maybe some activities aren't the best for you. Hey, maybe you need to find other ways to have fun. Maybe you need to find new ways to entertain yourself. Maybe you need to find new ways to spend your money. Maybe you need to work towards something. You need a new job. Your job is making you miserable. And the only way that you're really going to realize any of these things, if you set time apart daily to sit down and observe this, because it's not just going to be observed. Somebody has to be there to observe it. Somebody has to be there to do the work. And if you don't show up for yourself, then essentially life is just gonna, and it's gonna be gone, because today is yesterday. Today is yesterday's thoughts. Tomorrow, I want to be thinking differently. Today, I'm making tomorrow by doing this, pressing record, by making my schedule. And I also want to talk about my jar. I'm gonna be making a jar, and in this jar, every time I accomplish something for the year of 2024, I want to write it and put it in there. I didn't invent this. I'm not taking credit for it, but I've seen it and I want to implement it into this. And this is another thing that helps me heal and helps me with my intention of healing my mind, body, and spirit. That is my mason jar. So if you take anything from this video, is that meditate, ladies and gentlemen, because it'll help you be the main character. It'll help you be the underdog that comes out and forth. It'll be that person that fails and fails and fails and then finally makes their business work and creates generational wealth, because we all deserve abundance here on earth. That's our birthright. We deserve to live freely with love truly and love deeply, live with fearlessness. And unfortunately, evolution has not led us there, but I think a lot of changes are being made worldwide, and a lot of people are waking up to the true meaning of life, which is far from materialistic and capitalism. I think that the true meaning of life is like community, because at the end of the day, life is kind of boring and useless if we don't have each other, right? But we're still divided, trying to be better than each other and have more. Take only what you need, never more, never less. Don't be greedy, bitch. Bye.